everybody, welcome to Life at Sunny Lee with Kathy Jarvis. My name is Kathy Jarvis, and we have had another very busy week. We did take off this weekend to attend the annual Oktoberfest that our town has. And Friday night, we went to the Balloon Glow. Now, every year they've had this, and we've always wanted to go, and we never quite seemed to make it. So after 40 some odd years, we finally made it to the Balloon Glow. And it's very interesting. I never saw how they made the balloons inflate before. So that was very entertaining and educational at the same time. And then also Friday, I did get the shelves for the garden shed painted. I did that Friday, and of course I had to wait 24 hours before we could put them into the shed. So that was our Friday. So Saturday we put these shelves into the garden shed, and I finished organizing it. I cannot believe how much room is in there. I've got everything that I had in there before. It's in there, minus a few trash things, but not that much. And I still have room to put more stuff on the shelves. So getting the shelves was a very good idea. Definitely like the blue shelves better than the gray ones. They definitely stand out a little bit more, make it a little bit more colorful. As you can see, I still got plenty of room to put stuff. I've got everything else in here, and I still got room. Look at that, I got room on the floor. I can actually walk in and work. Got my lights up, so we're good to go. I spent most of the afternoon Saturday cooking because our oldest son was coming down, and our middle son was already here, but our oldest son was coming down, and so I fixed chili. It was a cool day, and they wanted chili, so we fixed chili. And he got here about 9 o'clock or so, and we stayed up way too late visiting. So we skipped church Sunday, which is very seldom we do that, but we did that. And then Sunday afternoon, my son went to over to Crothersville to eat, meet some friends, and Sunday also our middle boy went back to his house. Then on Monday, our oldest one stayed until later, and then he went back. But Monday was a busy day. We had people coming and working on the house, and so I couldn't really do that much. I caught up on a lot of laundry. You always have laundry when you have guests or when the boys are home. And so I tried to catch up on laundry. I did some painting. My middle son had got me some sugar skulls to paint, so I painted those. And then on Tuesday I decided to move on Tuesday we set up the garage with crates for the cats. On Thursday we took Princess over, and I have to pick her up sometime today. Hopefully. I'm waiting for the call to pick her up. But she gets spaded, and she has to be in a cage for another 10 days. She's been in that cage for 2 months because cats can get pregnant early, like 5 months of age. So when she hit 4.5, we put her in a crate so she wouldn't be around the other 2 males. Because we've got 2 males of our own that are barn cats, and then we got 2 strays. One is a male, and I think the other one might be neutered because he just shows no interest in the females, and he's very, very friendly. So I think he might have already been neutered. I think he just got dumped. He's very friendly. It took me forever to teach him that he could not come into the house. So I think he was someone's house cat. Very pretty cat. Has a discharge out of his nose though, so I may have to have him looked at if he continues having that. And anyway, I fixed a spot up in the garage because we figured once she gets operated on, she really needs to be warmer. And we've had some pretty cool nights. And Fluffy and Spike are also in the garage at night now too. They're the ones that had that respiratory illness for almost, well, ever since they were born. We just finally got it taken care of this summer. And that's cost us a mint. Seemed like every 2 weeks I was going back and getting more medicine for them. And she told me it was be a lone battle that we'd have to work at to get them healed. So we don't want to take any chances of them getting sick again. So they're going to be spending the nights inside the garage, and then on pretty days they can go outside. If it's below in the 30s or freezing, they'll probably stay in the garage. So anyway, they have a nice place in there for them. I wasn't planning on putting them in right away, but my husband decided, yeah, last night they needed to go in. We want Princess to be in so she doesn't catch any cold before she gets operated on. And figure she's going to be in there. Might as well put the other 2 in there too. Give her company. So the 3 of them are in the garage at night. Now next week I have to take the last 2 males in. They're 5 months. 5 and 6 months old. So they're ready to go in and get neutered. So I'll have on Wednesday I set up a cage for them in there in the garage also. They're not in there yet, but they will be. I'll probably put them in on Tuesday or so to get them used to the cage, because I've not been in a crate before, and they might get a little excited. And I'd rather have them get excited before they get operated on, so they'll be calm when they come back and they know what the cage is and not try to get out of it. When we first put Princess in, it took her almost a day and a half to calm down. She just kept trying to get out for all she was worth. But now she's adapted to it. And 10 days from today, hopefully, we can turn her loose and she can be outside. Also on Wednesday, I fixed up a shelter for the cats that are outside. They don't have the barn this year because we've got it all cleaned out. There's nothing in there. There's no straw in there or nothing in there. I mean, they can get in there, but there's nothing for them to huddle down into to stay warm. It's just an empty building, that's falling apart that we're planning on taking down, and we just didn't get around to it. So I fixed them up a shelter on the side porch. It was an oak crate. Actually, it's my friend's crate. I hope she doesn't ask for it right away. And I put a tarp over it, and I put a foam dog bed inside of it, and another box with straw. And I figure that way, if it's really cold, they can crawl into the box of straw. If it's not so cold, they can just lay on the foam, but it'll be up off the ground. And they'll be protected from the wind because the tarp is like quadruple layered. It's really thick, and I got bricks holding it down on the outside, so it's not going to fly away. So they should have a good place for the winter. Okay, this is what I did with the cats to create a spot for them for this winter. It's got a foam pad, a box with straw, and a quadruple layer of tarp over it. all the way around, hold down by bricks, and hopefully that'll keep them, give them some protection. And then our new ceiling fan, yay! Also on Tuesday night, when we were going out the door, Shoes had a fit, and I had to have my husband hold her while I went out and checked to see if there's any wild animals, because the light on the side porch had burned, not had burned out, it just didn't work anymore. It was, you know, we bought a new ceiling fan, but we hadn't gotten in. So Tuesday night he went and took this old ceiling fan down and put a temporary light on there so I could have, I guess it was Monday night that she went crazy. And yeah, because Tuesday night he put the light up so I could have light out there to see before I took her out, make sure there wasn't any animal. Of course, there was not raccoon, but a possum on the porch when we opened the door, and she tried to go after it, and with her back legs not working too well, she went down. I had to help her back up. She's 12 and a half years old and having a lot of trouble since she tore that ligament 2 years ago in December. It's healed, but it's weak, and she knuckles a lot, and if she gets going too fast, she does fall down, or she slips. The back leg just doesn't work as well as it should. So anyway, on Wednesday, he spent the afternoon putting the new ceiling fan up on the side porch. So I have light and I have my fan back, which I enjoy immensely. I like being outdoors in the summertime, but I like having a breeze to keep the mosquitoes away. We were pretty lucky this year. The mosquitoes weren't nearly as bad. But I do enjoy sitting out there, especially in the early mornings with my coffee and stuff, and with my Shoes looking, you know, she likes to stay out there for a while. So that's what happened on Wednesday. Thursday, we didn't do that much. Took the vet over. Took Princess over to the vet, and that was pretty much it. Worked out in the greenhouse a little bit. Still trying to clean up the mess. Harvesting a lot. I've got a bunch of pumpkins that I've harvested, and I have to process them. And I'll do a video on how I do that. I got butternut squash. I got watermelon, okra. All those were harvested on Thursday. So I had to get those ready to process. I haven't done those yet. I will do those later this afternoon, hopefully. At least the one of the pumpkins, and the rest I'll probably put into storage. And like I said, waiting for the call from the vet so I can go over and get Princess. Okay, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Give it a like, share it, subscribe to the channel if you would, please. If you're already subscribed, thank you for watching. And remember, dream big, follow that dream, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, everybody.